Digital assets turning lower today in reaction to fresh fears over the banking system, with Deutsche Bank's debt now in the spotlight. As of noon Eastern, Bitcoin fell about 2%, but still traded above $28,000.
I've been in the crypto industry for about 10 years now. No one cared about us in the beginning. They laughed at us, they ridiculed us. And then here we are on the biggest stages, in the midst of a banking crisis.
Hey there, crypto enthusiasts. You must be thrilled to see Bitcoin soaring high in the sky, breaking new records every day. Bitcoin has been on a bullish run for the past few weeks, leaving the rest of the crypto market in the green. But can Bitcoin keep up this momentum? Can it run across the $30,000 mark soon? How will the crypto market fare in the coming days amid this banking crisis? To answer all your doubts away, in today's video, Cathie Wood talks about the crypto market and the banking crisis. She also highlights how Bitcoin is the best alternative as a store of value in these uncertain times. So, stay tuned till the end of the video to know more details. And if you haven't joined our community yet, be sure to subscribe to my channel for the more latest updates on economy, crypto, and market trends. Let's dive into the video now.
As this regional bank crisis came into full focus, it was fascinating to see Bitcoin and other crypto assets appreciate as regional bank stocks were imploding. They are just like gold. So to watch crypto go from 19,000 to, I think it got to almost 29,000 in the span of a couple of weeks is proof positive that that people do believe that it is a store of value, that the developers, the coders, the programmers who have built in this mathematical metering are not going to change it. So it's a store, it's playing one role of money. It's a store of value. There are others trying to leverage on top of the Bitcoin network and make it less expensive to use and faster. So we'll see what happens there. But that's a store of value.
Bitcoin continues its price rally, leaving the crypto market all green. Bank instabilities have taken over the global financial market, urging people to look at crypto as a decentralized alternative. Bitcoin is up from around $16,500 at the beginning of the year, leading to speculation that a new bull market is beginning. Investors are anticipating the token to reach the $30,000 level, considering it to be critical as this was the price level where Bitcoin stood before a crash last summer. Cathie Wood also highlights that people have started believing even more now that Bitcoin is really a better store of value. All that remains is to know how Bitcoin will perform for the remainder of 2023. Let's get into the next clip now.
Satoshi Nakamoto, whom we don't know who he or they are, we don't know, but in its wisdom, started this out, and everybody laughed in 2009, 10, and called it a Ponzi scheme. Time to evolve this ecosystem, and it's been very deliberate. And I actually think, as we're all learning more about monetary policy, we're comparing it to what's going on in the world of monetary policy managed by governments. Yeah. And so this has been an evolution. Now, here's a fascinating question, because I've been thinking about it ever since you said that. It's playing the store of value role right now. If the global monetary systems right now lose the confidence of people generally, there will be a shift to more crypto from a store of value point of view, certainly. So what will happen then is the price of Bitcoin, remember, there are only 2 million more to be minted.
That's it.
The price of Bitcoin will go through the roof. And then, can you imagine? I can't. I think these developers, by the way, so I've met the developers, the core developers, and they're pretty amazing. Yes, some are very young and have blue hair. But then there are monetary scholars who are involved, and they're steeped in monetary theory. And I just know when the price, if it continues to escalate like this, they're going to turn their attention to this problem. How do we stabilize the price? And the question is, will they evolve the coding?
Confidence in banks in the U.S. and Europe has been decimated, and people are scrambling for an alternative to protect their dollars. But this is the moment Bitcoin was created for, a truly decentralized form of money that can't be controlled by any entity. For the first time since 2008, people have begun to realize the U.S. dollars they hold is exposed to more risk than expected, leaving Bitcoin looking quite attractive as a percentage of a wider portfolio. Before jumping ahead, be sure to give a big thumbs up to this video.
Coinbase had, I think it was 5 banks that it was interacting with. Silvergate was one of them. They got their money out before that imploded. They saw the writing on the wall. Let's see, Signature was another one. And again, the government went in. You know that story. The government went in, and even Barney Frank,
he was on the board.
He was on the board, and he is saying that the government did this because of crypto. I think crypto, the last we knew, crypto accounted for 18% of its crypto-related companies. Their fiat operations accounted for 18%. And yet the run started, and the government's antagonism to crypto, digital assets, was part of the reason. So, and by the way, you talk about transparency in the banking system. It was transparent to see a year ago, which is why credit default swaps started moving up, the insurance policies against bankruptcy, that held to maturity securities at banks like Silicon Bank were yielding 1.6%, and the deposits were starting to move down, not because there was capital flight. It was because of a venture capital funding drought. The companies banking with Silicon Valley Bank had to run down their deposits because they weren't having any liquidity events. Funding had dried up. And so that's how that started, right? And now it's cascading into other banks. But it was plain to see that their deposit base was going down. It was plain to see what their assets held to maturity assets were yielding 1.6%. And it was plain to see, I wanted to say one more thing. This is really important. The government is hiding behind the FTX implosion last year. See, I told you. And what they don't understand is the entities that went bankrupt last year, Celsius, 3AC, FTX, they were all centralized and opaque. You couldn't see. Crypto, digital assets, the ones that we own, are decentralized, and we're developing a metric to measure decentralization and transparency.
Yes.
They are decentralized, they are transparent, and they are auditable. So you could go in, if you were an expert programmer, and audit exactly how it's set up. So this is the world you have been dreaming about.
It is.
Cathie Wood has highlighted why Bitcoin is the best alternative to protect your dollars in these uncertain times. You can send and receive money anywhere in the world at any time without intermediaries or restrictions. Every transaction is authentic and irreversible and are recorded on a public ledger called the blockchain, which anyone can access and verify. This all makes Bitcoin more accountable and trustworthy than traditional financial institutions. What are your thoughts? Do you agree that Bitcoin is a better alternative to protect your dollars than banks? Will Bitcoin reach $30,000 soon? How will the crypto market fare in the coming days? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. For more latest videos on economy, crypto, and market, be sure to subscribe to my channel. You can also hit that bell icon to never miss any video. Also, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. I'll see you guys in my next video. Adios, and thanks for watching.